Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Today, I will be talking about the Boeing 727. In January 1974, Delta received the 1000th Boeing 727, making it one of the most profitable selling jets as ever. Or before the 737 and became one of the most profitable in the world. Today, I will be talking about the Boeing 727 in 100 and 200 variants. And I will be talking about how it became one of the most profitable jets as in the world. Specifically, its specifications in seating arrangement and its certain in formats. The first thing I would like to talk about is the triple slotted edge slaps and the leading edge slats. The triple slotted edge flaps and they are here, 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 and here. Most passengers, when they saw it, thought the plane was going to break apart. But that's a different story. And that's not also the reason and why it's made like that. The certain flaps, according to 100 planes in 100 years, enabled it to use shorter runways in third world countries, such as islands in the Pacific, and states in the U.S. that didn't have as large runways as the airports such as JFK or LAX. These flaps enabled it to use short-wave takeoffs, and be able to have higher vertical takeoff than the Boeing 707 built before it. This also replaced the 707 in the market. The other thing I would like to talk about is the Auxiliary Power Unit, or the APU. This is the first of its kind to be used in an aircraft. The APU enabled it to be powered by a gas turbine on the aircraft. It did not require power from certain third world countries, as shown in aircraft by Ian Graham. This allowed it to use its own power instead of a generator of a third world country that didn't have as much money to spend. This opened the market into new routes to certain third world countries, such as in the Pacific, Middle East, and Southeast Asia. Lastly, the thing I want to talk about is the 727 variants. The 727-100, which was the first series that came out. The 100 series had 407 sold. There was also a 727-100C variant, which was a convertible to hold cargo and other passengers. The other variant I want to talk about is the 727, which was one of the best variants and the last variant. The 727 had two versions, the 727-200 and the 727-200F. The 727-200 enabled it to have a higher passenger capacity. 189 passengers was allowed, and 1,245 of these 200s were sold. The other version, the 727-200F. This was a cargo variant, and that is still in use today by certain cargo airlines, but not many are found across the world, as many has been scrapped, have stored, or put in museums. The last of these is the last 15 of the 727 and 200F were sold to FedEx or Federal Express. That's the long way. In conclusion, in these specifications, in these certain designs, such as the triple engine, the flaps, the leading edge slots, the APU, allowed the 727 and to become one of the most technologically advanced aircraft of its kind. And it enabled it to have that 1,000 in delivery to Delta Airlines in 1974. In conclusion, this showed, before the 737 was born, that the 727 was one of the most profitable and the most highly known on the market, on the world market for aircraft. In all, the 727 was one of the most profitable aircraft of its kind. Thank you.